1. Charlie?
Charlie is a Wahoo.go's database administration staff. Now, he admitted to the hospital about 1 month and the worst is, his brother died due to the accident. Poor Charlie. The doctor said he experienced some memory loss. After recovered, he goes to work again. But something even worse happened.
Why the data is messed up. The employer's profile are stored in many places.
Charlie, the workers are complaining about the redundancy of data. Why is this happening?
Why are you crying, Charlie? Is there anything happened?
I don't even understand why they keep asking my work.
I think your memory loss related to your work. Don't you remember what the doctor said? Come. I'll show you about the database management. Database Management System, DBMS, is a collection of programs which enables the users to access database, manipulate data, and help in representation of data.
Ever wondered where the YouTube, Facebook and other social medias stored the data? Yep. Why we need database. Allow us to find thousands of images, articles or anything else. The information also can be shared among the whole organization.
Let's take a look on the examples. Facebook. It needs to store, manipulate data related to the members, their friends, messages and etc.
Where the contacts are saved. Yes. The DBMS can help to store the data.
Without database, our data will experience redundancy in many files, which leads to big mistake.
Databases have a structure, and all the data we store in them fits into this structure. Very simple databases are called flat file databases. They store data in columns of fields and rows of records. Let's think about a simple database that Bob uses to store his address book. This database contains the names, addresses, birthdays, and telephone numbers of his friends and family. Bob has met his friend Megan and would like to add her to his address book. He writes down her first name, last name, address, postcode, and date of birth so he can remember to send her a birthday card, and her telephone number. The details that Bob writes down are stored in fields in his address book database. These are the columns in his database file. The information about Megan fills a whole row in his database file. Each row is called a record, and each of the rows holds information about a different person in his address book. Unlike a paper address book, Bob can carry out operations on his stored database. He can search it to find a particular person. Hey, let's look for Megan. If we search the whole address book for Megan, then we might be surprised at what we get back. Bob can make the search more accurate by selecting the field he wants. So he can ask the database to return all the records where first name equals Megan. Or he could ask the database to show everyone with a birthday in December. He can sort the database to show the records in a different order. He can sort them by last name ascending or by last name descending, or use any other field. These columns of fields can store different types of data. Let's have a look at a new and improved version of Bob's address book. This view of the database shows just one record, the one about Megan that we looked at earlier. But Bob has now added a photo of Megan, her age, the time he last called her, and how many times he's called her in the past. The first name, last name, address, postcode, and telephone number fields all store text. Text fields can hold a mixture of letters, numbers, and symbols. The date of birth field has a field type of date, so it stores calendar dates. The last call field is a time type, which means it stores its data in a time format, such as AM or PM, or the 24-hour clock. Flat file databases are simple stores of information. These simple databases have fields as columns, records as rows, and are stored in files. Fields can have 6 different types: text, number, date, time, graphics, and calculated. A database can be searched to find specific records, and a database can be sorted into any order based on its fields.
You could call this a funeral, I'm just telling the truth, and you can play this in my